can't take credit for that in the mouth with the coffee shot. That actually was, I saw that on a Casey Neistat video, and I had to try it. It was really weird, but it looked cool, I think. Did it? All of the shots, or a majority of the weird shots that you saw, like with the microwave, in the mouth thing, the waking up, all of them were done by this camera, specifically this camera. So I got this camera yesterday and I made the last bit of my vlog with this camera. Before that, I had seen a couple of reviews, or a lot of reviews, specifically from influencers like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hapoya, Jesse Driftwood, just a bunch of people, and they all just had nothing but positive things to say about this. But then I saw this one review, and this one review was it was overall a positive review, but there were a lot of negatives. And the biggest thing was, when you record with this thing and you go to export it, the audio is like off by like a couple of seconds, and you have to fix it in post, which is really annoying if you've ever had to do that. And yesterday when I was editing, I came across that. It wasn't every time, it was like maybe 2 clips out of the like 100 that I shot with this, but nobody's talking about this, and I don't know why. And I feel like when you get gear, there's always going to be some kind of quirk. Depending on if the gear's worth it to you, you're willing to deal with those quirks. And this thing's so small. Me in the ditch. Oh, jeez. All right. Not sure where to go with that. No. Yeah. Not quite sure what I'm walking into. There's never been anyone here. This thing might be abandoned. The trash can. And it doesn't look like there's been anybody around here for a while. Properly tied up and everything. I think I'm just gonna leave that and get out of here. I'm not really looking for trouble, so I'm gonna get out of here. So basically, the conclusion that I've come to is this. No piece of gear is perfect, and every piece of gear has its quirks. Even this camera has its quirks. And the million-dollar question is the piece of gear valuable enough to you? Does it suit enough needs for you to overcome those little quirks? And for me, this thing, I mean, for me to have a camera this size that can pretty much go anywhere that this camera can't, I'm willing to deal with a lot of the weird audio things. This may be me being an optimist, but honestly, I think that's why a lot of the influencers that were giving these cameras for free really, if they knew about it or not, I don't know, and just not mention it, because the positives and what this thing allows you to do outweighs the quirks that are in there. And also, they can fix that in a software update, I feel like. It doesn't feel like a hardware problem, it feels more like a software problem, and that's an easy fix. Little snack. What? So with this new camera, because it's such a different little device, that I started getting a lot of like different ideas for videos. And one of those ideas I started today. For those of you that have been following this channel for any length of time, I do daily videos of me trying to ollie on a skateboard for the first time. And because those are doing well, and because people seem to be enjoying them, I've been trying to figure out how to have more series type things with this channel. And that's where this camera and this story kind of meet. Because this camera is so small, I can fit it in places that this camera can't go and my iPhone can't even go. And because of that, it introduces a whole new world of cinematography that I didn't have access to until now. And I want to make a daily series out of it. So, starting today, I'm gonna do like a random, just putting my camera in random places series. Today's is actually, it was in the back of my mouth. So, that's fun.